हॅलो अँड वेलकम टू गोवा न्यूज नाव फ्रेंड्स. तुमकां याद आसतलें 21 एप्रील आमी एक क्रायम न्यूज तुमचे फुड्यान हाडलेले अबाउट दी मर्डर केस ऑफ गायत्री मराठे. 77 years ओल्ड गायत्री मराठे फ्रॉम पिशे डोंगरी. ती एकले रावताली आनी तेजे जे डेड बॉडी आसा विथ स्लीट ऑन द थ्रोट तेजेच घरान मेळ्ळेले. तेजे उपरांत आमी आनी एक न्यूज हाडलेले तुमचे फुड्यान आनी अशेंय म्हणलेले की दी मोटीव अपियर्स टू बी समथींग एल्स एंड नॉट दी रॉबरी. पण आयज आफ्टर 25 days दी गोवा पुलीस which includes the Vasco subdivision police officials as well the Goa crime branch, they were successful in nabbing both the accused involved. As per the police जे आतां आमकां म्हायती मेळ्ळेले आसा हे दोनी जे मनीस आसा, वन पर्सन नेमली his name is विजय गोरली, तो 35 वर्साचो भुरगो आंध्र प्रदेशाचो. तशेंच दुसरो एक्यूज पर्सन आसा तेजो नांव आसा गोरेला श्रीवेंतू, तो 25 वर्साचो. दोनी आंध्र प्रदेश कुर्नूल आंध्र प्रदेश रावपी. हे दोग जाण 19 तारखेक ते गोंयान आयिल्ले. ऑन 19th एप्रील ते गोंयान आयिल्ले. ट्रेनीनसून देंवले आनी साईबाबाचें टॅम्पल आसा तेजे परिसरार राती न्हिदले. दुसरे दीस दे वर हेयर एज पर पुलीस इन्वेस्टिगेशन दे वर हेयर फॉर अ लेजर ट्रीप. हांगा भोंवपाक आयिल्ले आनी भोंवता भोंवता तांकां जेन्ना दुसरे दीस ते भायर सरले दे फावंड दीस गायत्री मराठे अलोन इन द हावस. मागीर तेंच्यांनी रेकी केली. तांकां दिसलें की जे गायत्री मराठे आसा ती एकली रावता आनी शी कॅन बी अ सॉफ्ट टार्गेट. पुलिसाची अशीय म्हायती आसा की तेजे हे दोग जे एक्यूज आसा तेंचो भितर एक जो आसा तो आसा फ्रिक्वेंट स्मगलर म्हणूंक शकता, लिकर स्मगलर. तो हांगा खुबशे स्टेटीन लिकर हांगाची थिंगा करतालो. सो ते हितून तेजे क्रायम हितून नांवां आसा. आनी हे जेन्ना गोंयान आयले तांकां गायत्री मराठे एकली दिसली आनी तांकां दिसलें की शी कूड बी अ सॉफ्ट टार्गेट. सो तेजे घरान भितर सरले. द मोटीव एट द मोमेंट पुलीस म्हणटा की मोटीव आसलेले टू रॉब द गोल्ड एंड ऑर अदर कॅश एंड गोल्ड एंड अदर थिंग्स फ्रॉम द हावस. बट जे जेन्ना तेंच्यांनी ताका बांदले ते गायत्री मराठेक शी रजिस्टर्ड आनी जेन्ना तेणी बोवाड मारलो ते हे जे चोर आसले ते भिले आनी तेंच्यांनी एक थंय सुरी हाडली. सो ते फस्ट तेंच्यांनी ते गळे दामले आनी मागीर स्लीट केले आनी ताका मागीर तशेंच सोडून गेलेले आसा. दुबाव पुलिसाक अशेंय आसा की ते गेले जाल्यार भांगर कित्याक व्हरोना. सो तोय एंगल जो आजुनी आमी जे पयली एपिसोडान तुमचे फुड्यान हाडलेले की हो एक एंगल आजुनी उरला की जेन्ना चोर आसा ते घरान देंवले जाल्यार भितर सरून जेन्ना ते सगळे करून भायर सरले सो ज्वेलरी कित्याक इंटॅक्ट आसा, पयशे कित्याक इंटॅक्ट आसा तें सुद्दां व्हरोना. सो तो एंगल जेन्ना दुसरो एक्यूज जो आंध्र प्रदेशाचो तो सद्या जो वास्को पुलिसाची एक टीम आंध्र प्रदेशांतसून ऑलरेडी भायर सरलेली आहा विथ द सेकंड एक्यूज ते वाटेर आसा. आनी जो तेन्ना येतलो हांगा गोंयान तेन्ना हे केसीचे मागीर आनी इन्वेस्टिगेशन चलतली. सद्या जे एक एक्यूज जे क्रायम ब्रांचान धरलेले आसा आफ्टर लॉट्स ऑफ रॅकी आनी हे ब्लायंड केस आसलेले म्हणून तांकां खुबशे त्रास भोगचे पडले. हाव दी पुलीस मॅनेज टू आयडेंटिफाय दी एक्यूज, हाव दी पुलीस मॅनेज टू नॅब दी एक्यूज, एवरीथींग इन दीस व्हिडिओ. सो मुद्दम पळया आनी ऑल्सो मुद्दम हेंय पळया की जे पुलिसाची मॅसेज कितें आसा फॉर दी सिनियर सिटीजन. कित्याक हो जो केस आसा हो एकमेव म्हणूंक शकना. हेजे आनी अशे खुबशे घरां आसा जे जाग्यार सिनियर सिटीजन रावता आनी हे जे लोक भायल्यान येता ट्युरिस्ट जावन हे कितेंय करूंक शकता. सो दीस इज ऑल्सो वन पॉसिबिलिटी. म्हणून हे जे केस आसा फूल पळया. यू वील अंडरस्टँड वॉट एक्झॅक्टली हॅड हॅपन्ड. Police have started the investigation. They have nabbed both the accused person. Both had come here for a leisure trip. म्हणजे भोंवपाक गेल्ले, मजा करपाक गेल्ले गोंयान आनी वयता आसतना मे बी दे मे टेक लिकर. पण तांकां हे सापडले 77 years ओल्ड गायत्री मराठे आनी ताका तेंच्यांनी तेजे मर्डर केल्लेले आसा. एवरीथींग इन दीस व्हिडिओ.
Called this press conference regarding informing the public that we have solved a very heinous and very sensational murder case which was absolutely blind in nature, because initially we had no clue about who could the suspects be. And this case also goes to show that how much Goa police is committed to ensuring safety and security of the citizen how much it is committed to ensure that justice is done in each and every case. So I'll just give you the brief details of this case. As you might have also covered during that time, this incident occurred on 21st of April, that in the evening we received a phone call from 108 ambulance staff that there's a lady whose dead body has come to the hospital, and accordingly that the body was lying in the house, and accordingly PI Vasco and the team visited the location, that is near Urvashi Hotel, Pixem Dongri, Kharewado, Vasco. So it was noticed that the dead body is of the lady. That name of the lady was Gayatri, wife of late Ratnakar Marathe. She was aged 79 years. She used to live alone in that house without anybody, and she was an elderly lady, and her dead body was found. So initially, the scene of crime inspection, we found that there is a injury on her neck, and also there is probably signs of blood clotting because of it looked like somebody has strangulated her. And there was piece of cloth that was covering her injury, and also there was a small cutter found near the place of crime. There was little disturbance around the property of the house. So we initially thought that somebody might have came with the intention of robbery, but actually nothing was robbed. No property was missing from her house. So we started looking. The team led by PI Vasco initially did a commendable job under the supervision of SP South, madam. That they looked at every possible angle of this crime. We looked in the background of the deceased, that what could be the motive of the murder. Generally, murder have some motive. So we found that she is an elderly lady. She is without any children. The property in which the house in which she was living belonged to her, and there was no enmity in the family. So this angle was ruled out, but at the same time there was no angle of robbery also. So it was very perplexing. So still we started looking for around CCTV footages and the witness statements. Since the incident occurred during the day, so fortunately there were some witnesses who could see what was the movement around the house. They could not witness the murder, but they could see what was the movement around the house. And we also found out that there was CCTV located not exactly at the place of the offence, but around that. So based on the statement of the people who were living around the deceased house and the CCTV footage, we could identify that there are two suspicious individuals which are roaming at that time, and which look like that they do not belong to Goa. It was very clear. So our doubt went to them, but still, even if you have CCTV footage, you don't know who that person is. So it is sometimes we think that we have CCTV, so we'll be able to crack the case, but still it is difficult. So after that, we had to know that who these persons are. For that, we did a very thorough investigation again of CCTV footage around the all the routes that are leading outside of that lane, and all the witnesses who could have seen them. There was a bar near the place of offence where these two guys had sat, and we got to know that these two guys had sat there for a good 1.5-2 hours, and they drank a lot of alcohol, and they probably after that they committed this murder, because this was the version of the bar owner that was that had opened near the place of offence. So based on all these things, and so their location was in this area. So based on our technical capabilities, we could identify a few numbers. Based on our technical capability, we could identify a few suspicious individuals that might be roaming in this location around that time. So we verified each and everybody, and we could locate these two individuals with the same identity in Andhra Pradesh. So the first team that went to the Andhra Pradesh was of crime branch. PI went, but in first attempt we could not find these people, but still we kept looking. You can see that how much time has elapsed in this case. 25 days, 26 days we have been searching for these people, and finally yesterday in the second attempt our team was able to locate one of the individual who is probably the main accused. So Lakshya Amodkar team, Lakshya is not here with us. Lakshya Amodkar along with his staff did a commendable job. Mr. Police Constable Naveen Palinkar, Police Constable Samiullah Makandar, Mr. Prakash Utkuri, Homeguard Nitam Khot. These people were there in Andhra Pradesh, and they caught him from Anayam district. Anayam district is there in Andhra Pradesh. And the name of the accused was Vijay, son of Lakshmana Gorli, age 35 years, occupation labor, house number 1/29, Babula Dodi village, Peda Kabapur Mandal, Kurnool district. He belongs to Kurnool district of Andhra Pradesh. And the next day, today only, the Vasco team had also went for search for second accused, and the Vasco team had they found a success, and they also caught the second accused. Second accused name is Ravindra, son of Gorilla Srinavetu, age 25 years. He is also resident of Kurnool district. So the connection between both the accused is that they are cousins, they are friends, and this Ravindra is involved in illegal liquor smuggling in Raichur and Hampi parts of Karnataka. And these two, and also this Vijay, the prime accused, probably he goes with him in this business, and he is also daily casual labor. So these two people had come to Goa for leisure trip, and these two people came to Goa 19th of April, and they 20th April morning 4 a.m. they came here, and Vasco railway station they came, and they consumed liquor. They slept around the temple, Sai Baba temple railway station ke paas. So next morning and 21st of April, now we come at the motive of the crime. So these two people got fresh and went to Kharewado beach. During afternoon, while returning from Kharewado, we noticed one lady standing outside her house. Vijay and Ravindra then sat next to the said lady house and observed her movement, and then they noticed that she was residing alone in her house. At this time they had consumed alcohol next to the house, that the bar that I was referring to, and after finishing our drink, they entered the house of the said lady with the intentions to commit robbery. But the lady suddenly approached them, and during there was a little scuffle, and lady shouted, and they were planning to tie her up and rob her jewelry also, and then the rest of the household items. But the lady shouted, and in a fit of the moment, because these two got afraid, they suffocated her throat, and also slitted also. Both the things happened. So that's how she died, and then they ran away from that place. Not ran away, they actually walked very casually. They were not actually running away as far as CCTV footage is concerned. So this is the story, and PM report also said the same thing, that the cause of death is asphyxia as a result of constriction of neck, wide injury number 1, and also in the asphyxia at the chest. So this is the whole story, and we have arrested both the accused. So this was a very heinous and very blind case, and the accused number 1, Vijay, he has been granted police custody of 7 days, and the second accused, Ravindra, he is on the way. He'll come probably by tonight. And I really commend the team of Vasco police station, which did a commendable job today in nabbing the Ravindra, the second accused. It was led by Head Constable Santosh Bhatkar, Rohan BPA Govekar, Ravi Kumar Kavali, and Ashish Sarolkar. And everything was done under the supervision of SDPO Vasco and SP South Goa, and also under Speaker. Thank you. They were not staying anywhere. They were freeloaders kind of person. They were roaming here and there.
They were first time in Goa, or they
Yeah. As far as what interrogation we have done, we were the first time in Goa.
It was only a leisure tour, or they wanted to take that liquor like they
Nothing of that sort has come yet, but probably after Ravindra's interrogation is done, that might come.
Is the police completely satisfied with the reason for the murder is theft, or you all are still investigating, because there were rumors that there was some dispute regarding the property, and this really sounds very vague that somebody comes, sleeps, and goes to before the same house and observes and enters and kills her.
So abhi tak to we have been able to establish this. This is the motive, but still it is going on.
Because they were there in the house, the lady was alone, but still they did not put the jewelry on.
Because first thing that they did was to tie her up, and she shouted. So these are not. We'll check the criminal records of past also in Andhra Pradesh. So we have sent the letter to them. These are probably first time offenders. They are not that professional that you can think that they will do everything in a manner that nobody will say anything or do anything. So that might be, it can happen.
Small time smugglers they were.
Yeah. Liquor smuggler. They were daily wage labor. One of them is daily wage labor. He earns around 500 per day. But the kind of murder that they have done, it is horrendous. Because the elderly lady, why would you do it? It's beyond any comprehension of humanity.
Anything from your side?
Madam,
We already have it our register 116 people who are living alone like this, and our bid staff have been occasionally frequently visiting them. In case they have any issues, they can call up 100 number and always tell about. They should keep in touch with their family members also in case of any need. But by and large, I would say not to keep the doors open as far as possible when they are alone in the house. And definitely, as we have seen in this case, the door was not closed. The door was open. This lady was alone. And as per the passerby and one who came, we had come to know that these people were in front of her house for a long time watching her. So in case they find such type of suspicious people, or anybody finds such type of suspicious people loitering around without any cause, without any reference, definitely they need to be informing the police about it. Just dial 100 number. Within 5-7 minutes, our PCR vehicles will come and will take the position.
Madam, one last question. You said that the motive was robbery, but if you go on this side, none of the gold was stolen.
Yes.
Secondly, you said they were startled, but they casually walked out of the house. You think there could be more to this?
Yes. Looks like.
See, as accused have been just nabbed. As we said, just in the afternoon, we have 7 days police custody remand. Our interrogations are on. The second accused has started from Andhra Pradesh. Maybe by 3 o'clock, 3 a.m., 4 a.m. they will reach. We will obtain remand for him also, and interrogation will take place. We are investigating from all sides to know the motive, but presently, prima facie, the motive what has been established is of the robbery. So they wanted to tie this lady as per their disclosure and to take away the gold, but the lady shouted. And that was when we had also gone and seen, the lady was in the front room of the house, not at the back. So these people, they wanted to go inside and tie, so that outside no shout could be heard. But they were intercepted at the front only, and then this lady shouted. So with that split, they have this thing, and maybe definitely when the blood was started oozing out, they even used the cloth to see that the blood is controlled, but they couldn't control. The blood couldn't, because it was a slit on the neck, and definitely there was a profuse bleeding. And so definitely at that particular point of time, they must have little got horrified. And definitely, as we have seen these CCTV footage, one of the accused, we could see both of them, they have come from the side, that is, they have gone backside of the house and then they have come out on the road. So they have not come from the front also. So under these circumstances, it appears that it is the motive is of robbery.
So it is the robbery gone wrong, which ended up.
Yes, robbery went wrong.
And they were fully drunk that time. Right?
They were fully drunk.
त्यांका धरपाक त्रास जालो की इजिली सापडले ते
No, there were hectic efforts done by crime branch and by our local Vasco police. We have been continuously monitoring them. One attempt of ours immediately through the crime branch was foiled, I would say. Somehow they came to know, or not came to know, looking at the police, they made their escape in Tamil Nadu. Okay, so we lied little low, then they went completely underground, then surveillance was mounted technically, and every 24 hours we were on the system, locating them, and yes, we were successful in locating them, tracing them. The moment we could get their traces, our teams were dispatched from crime branch and from, because there were 2 accused, so definitely it's a joint venture, and whenever such offences take place, crime branch along with local police takes the position also, because the state of Goa police is committed to the justice.
Thank you.
Thank you.